Okay. Hi, hello, vanakkam. This is Venki yet again with another episode of VenBa Talks. In this episode, I'm going to talk about an application that I really found it very interesting. I've been using this application for, I think, close to 1.5 months now. And in fact, I've been personally waiting for this event for at least 1 month. There are the various reasons why it's got postponed. You know that I was not well, and then the founder was also not well for some time, and we kept rescheduling this event, and finally it has to happen today. So today I'm going to talk about personal, and personal is an application that helps in video personalization. In fact, I've been using this. I bought this like 1.5 months back, and I really enjoyed using it. And I reached out to the founder. We've had some very nice discussions in terms of how we could use personal for our business and all those things. And then I asked him to come and share the same experience with the community also, and he's been very, very kind in sharing the time with us. I'm here welcoming Josías De La Espada, the founder of Personal. Hey, Josías, welcome welcome to VenBa Talks on Bring Again, Alston's group, and we are also live on LinkedIn and Twitter. So thank you so much for being here. I know that we should rescheduled it, a couple of times for various unforeseen reasons, but finally today we are in front of the community. I'm going to share my experience and my love for personal, and the way that this software has helped me in my business, and also getting it from the expert in terms of how well we could make personal, get the best out of personal for our business. So that would be the agenda. And before I give the stage to you, Hosias, uh, why did you develop personal? What was the reason? What is your background before you got into personal?
Yeah, well, first, thank you for having me here. I really appreciate it, and sorry for I believe a couple of times where I rescheduled. So sorry about that. Yeah, so um, the key thing is that a few years ago, well, to keep it simple, I've been into marketing tools and product management and things around that for about 10, 11 years. This is
Okay.
my second company. Back with my first company, I saw that there was a huge opportunity and a huge need that companies have in terms of engaging with their audiences using multimedia content. And I saw that personalization was back then a big thing, a big headache, and that had lots of potential. So, to keep it simple, with brainstorm and talking to a lot of people, we realized that with if companies could create videos and other type of multimedia content with personalization in an easy way and at scale, they would be able to do a lot more to save a lot of money and to earn their customers trust, engage with them, accelerate sales, increase sales, and so on. And that's like in general how we got there.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So, where are you based in, Hosias? And did I get your name right? Is it?
Josias, yeah.
Am I pronouncing it right? Okay.
Yeah,
So, where are you based in?
I'm personally based in Spain. I'm from Panama, but I'm based
Okay,
in Spain, near the Madrid area. Yeah, I've been here for about
fantastic.
20 years now. 21,
Oh
actually.
my.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, I really wanted to be there because I'm a soccer fan, and I wanted to do see the El Clasico between Barcelona and Real
Yeah.
Madrid.
It's a great
I'm
country. Yeah.
that very soon I will see that. So, where is the development team based in, Josias? Is it also in Spain, or is it located elsewhere?
We are all remote based. So wherever there is a computer and a decent internet connection, that's what we can be. So I have colleagues here in Spain, colleagues in India, colleagues in the Philippines, and yeah, basically it's usually whatever is closer to my time zone,
Okay,
because I'm usually the one dealing with them.
that's right.
And yeah, but wherever there is a computer and a decent interconnection, that's totally fine.
Okay, Josias, I do have a computer. In fact, I have two laptops, and I have a reasonably very good internet connection here as well. I can start my date late so that it goes along with your time zone. If at all I could be part of this interesting project, I definitely would be. I'm just applying for a job with you, because
That's good. That's good.
yeah, because I've really been liking it, personal, ever since I started using it, and I really feel that it's very interesting for me. So, but without taking much time, would you want to show us as to how we can get the best out of personal? Uh,
Sure,
you know,
sure.
can you give us a demo, or would you want to give a little background in terms of how to use personal, and then give a demo, which would be helpful for the community members here?
Sure. So I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm
Please,
gonna do both
please.
things. I'm gonna give you some background, and also I'll let me see if I can share screen here. I see a question
Uh,
there. Now that we were talking about the team, we are
no,
a
leave
small
that aside.
team.
We'll handle that later.
Okay.
Um, Once the demo is done. Mostly, yes, your screen is visible now.
Perfect.
Yes,
So
it's
what I'm
visible.
gonna do is I'll. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, the screen is visible. You can go ahead with your demo,
Perfect. Just quick background, and then we'll go over the demo through the platform. So
please.
the main thing is most companies out there, most organizations, regardless of the size, regardless of the industry, regardless of the type of product, service, and so on, all of us have a big issue, which costs us money, which is that our audiences are somehow always saturated, and this, even with new technologies and data and all that, it actually it's gone actually harder for all of us to reach out to our audiences. And the main thing is because our audiences are not as they used to be. They are saturated. This means that they do not pay that much attention anymore because they have just too many messages attacking, bombarding them, let's say. And this is one of the main challenges, and this comes from organizations like, I don't know, some of our clients are companies like Bosch, Siemens, Zumba, or even solo agencies, big agencies. It doesn't really matter. All of them come or use our platform and come to us because they have the same issue. And that's the same issue why you guys probably do maybe Facebook ads or YouTube ads or LinkedIn ads, etc. It doesn't really matter. In the end, it is about getting to the people that are out there, whatever they are, in so that they buy. This is one of the reasons why personalization is key right now, because the more relevant a message is, the higher the conversions are, if if everything is well placed. But at the same time, we see that video is the type of content we all pay attention to. But if you think about video from an scalable perspective, which is what a lot of people right now want to do, they want to be able to do more in less time and so on. So when you combine personalization, when you combine video content, when you combine even marketing automation and all that, at the end you realize that getting hundreds or even thousands of personalized videos requires usually lots of money, require lots of time, requires lots of knowledge or expertise, even dedicated people that have their mindset in the right place. And that's not actually the reality for most companies out there. Again, regardless of the size, small to big to solo, it doesn't really matter. And this is one of the reasons why we do what we do. The thing is that when you see personalized video marketing stats, when you see marketing automation stats, which you guys are probably familiarized with, you see that it actually works. So the thing is, at personal, from a personal with an E perspective, not with an I, let's say, I understood and we understand that this doesn't have to be like this, meaning that yes, we all love video and we all know that video marketing works. In fact, we all know that personalization works. According to every decent study out there, says that personalization works really well, and automation helps you scale processes in ways that with technology that you could even think about just a few years ago, even 10 years ago, for most of us, for an average budget. So what we do at Personal is quite simple. Our goal is quite simple. We help brands like maybe like companies like yours, Zumbas or BMWs, to known brands, to brands that you have never heard about, let's say evoke or get a reaction from their saturated audience with personalized multimedia content. So this is personalized video, which is what we have historically been known for the last few years, 4 years or so. Personalized interactive videos, which I'll show us also in a moment. Actually, I'm going to focus my presentation on that as well. And then with landing pages that are automatically created. The use cases, are quite wide, from personalized advertising, regardless of the channel, to one-to-one communications at scale for batch campaigns or marketing automation campaigns where our clients add. I'm going to show you, try to show you an example in a moment, videos in their marketing automation workflows to other campaigns where they have mass audiences, but still they don't have the maybe the budget that personalized video marketing, old school at least, would require, but still they have video content and they want to get the best out of that content so that they can get their audiences to react. The key thing here, before I jump into the demos, is how can we help any organization out there, any budget out there, make their audience react? How can we help someone that just is just watching any video react? By reacting, I mean clicking, buying, calling, downloading, and so on. Video works really well, yes, but if you just have a YouTube video out there or whatever it is, if you share it in a one-to-one communication, which is our goal in general, at personal, uh, it doesn't really matter if you get one more view. What matters is how many people have reacted, and if you can make Jennifer, John, Mark, and so on react, and that's the key thing. So when you combine automation to scale the process, when you combine personalization and contextualization to make it relevant to the individual, and when you combine it with the type of content they all usually like to see, they like consuming, let's say, then that's when you get a relevant content that actually get people to react. And that's what we do at Personal. I'm going to show you two examples, actually. One example, one example I already have here. And the second example, I'm going to create it live so that you can see different angles from a personalization perspective. Before I get there, in general, when we talk about marketing automation, and sorry, when we talk about personalization, just in general, there are two types of workflows. Okay, and this really depends on what works best for you. The what Well, I would say it's not the most common. I see half and half, more or less, in the market. So a lot of companies, half of them, let's say, use campaigns using powered by a CSV or a spreadsheet, just like this one here, where you have, let's say, I have this data from this document here, where in this document here, I have, whenever it loads, it got stuck here. Here I have about 200 contacts that are fake contacts. So to comply with any type of regulation there, I'm based in Europe, so uh, so basically about 200 contacts here. And let's say I want to create a personalized video campaign for them, or an interactive video campaign with personalized call to action there. So this is a batch campaign. I already have the data. Second type of workflow is when you have a marketing automation kind of a strategy, which is usually based on a trigger. This means because this specific thing has happened, then the personalized video or the interactive video with the personalized call to action or the landing page, or all of them, will be automatically created and sent by email, SMS, WhatsApp, whatever it is. So it is a if this then that type of scenario, which is usually related to a marketing automation workflow. This year, the second year, are usually my favorite. I love marketing automation. I've specialized marketing automation for the last couple of years, well, last few years, and I love it because you can do a lot of things in real time, even while you are, quote unquote, sleeping. So I'm going to show you two examples that reflect both worlds: batch campaigns and marketing automation campaigns. The first one is my favorite one, a marketing automation campaign. In this case, we have three types of content that our platform creates. This is usually what is more common out there in the market, where you have personalized video, you have an interactive video with a personalized call to action, and you have a dynamic landing page that also has personalization on it. In this example here, we have an OTA, online travel agency, online and offline. This is an Australian company. And what these guys do is quite simple. Whenever a lead requests information in one of their physical branches, that lead is requesting, is asking or expecting the sales team to get back to the lead with information about a specific travel, you know, travel, vacations, and so on. Which I guess all of us right now want to travel. So this is why I love this example as well. So whenever that happens, whenever the web form is submitted, again, we are talking about a marketing automation workflow like this one here, then the personal platform automatically creates this video. I'm going to mute the audio. It's already muted. In this video, oh, sorry. In this video, we have personalized text, which is more obvious, but you also have personalized video, which actually depends on the destination. Through our platform, depending on the product you use from our platform, because our platform is divided by, or you can consume different products from our platform independently. You can, in this case, personalize a video with dynamic text, images, audios, videos, even the full structure. All this type of content can be mixed automatically at scale by our platform. And this is what you have here, where every single detail from this video is actually personalized depending on the information that the lead has provided. By doing this, and this is really important whenever you create any personalization strategy, these guys have a specific business goal. I won't share the percentage because I don't know it, but I know what are the goals related to with. First, they want to accelerate the sales process. These guys know that they have lots of competition, and they want to beat their competition by delivering a better user experience, sorry, a better customer experience or potential customer experience. They want to do that by also providing details. I don't know if you saw, but in the video there were there was data related to like the contact details of the sales consultant, travel consultant that spoke, let's say, with Matthias and Christine. Apologize. So all that information is relevant to the individual. By doing this, they make the individual feel special. They help the individual to get in contact or to get back to the sales consultant or travel agent. And by doing this, they accelerate the sales process. So whenever this company has other competitors reaching out to the same lead, they're going to beat their competitors by delivering a higher user experience. So same product maybe, but higher engagement, so higher customer experience, and so on and so on. By doing this, they do that. Then the second thing they get is in the production one. This is not the production one. They have a similar call to action, or they had a similar call to action where they offer you something in exchange for your email, which is quite common, but works really well. So they know that, okay, if Matthias doesn't convert now, we want Matthias to still be part of our digital workflow so that we can send Matthias, timely campaigns during the year, because we know if he doesn't convert today, he will do it tomorrow or the following day, and so on. So this personalized sorry, this call to action here is personalized, automatically personalized by our platform, and this is done at scale, on a video basis, on a contact basis, and so on. And this is basically what this personal platform, one of the things the personal platform does. Here we have the personalized video, we have the personalized call to action, and you have the personalized landing page, which is the third point here, where every single aspect of the content that you see here within the same structure can be personalized, and this can be done at scale. Meaning, in this case, you might change this image based on the destination, or maybe the logo is usually the same. You might change the title and description here based on the destination. What I recommend, and this you can apply this to any personalization strategy, is to keep it as close as you can to the context of the person that is on the other side of the screen. And you do this by, combining the data you have access to, by thinking about your different personas. So what are their intentions, expectations, goals, concerns, and so on, and then using that with your creative content to deliver a content that is relevant to that person. When you do that, and this is, regardless if you use video, audio, text, email, a physical letter, a phone call, it doesn't matter. When you do that, you usually get higher conversions because you are being relevant to that individual. Okay, so with personal pages, with personalized videos, and with personal player, you can actually do this. You can create the type of content based on your data, based on that person's context. You translate that information into something that is relevant for that / to that individual. Now, by doing that, usually you get higher conversions. I'm going to show you an example of how to create this in a simplified way. So something we realized at a time, not that long ago actually, is that a lot of companies out there want to create personalized video content. I apologize. They want to create personalized video content. They already have video content, but in many cases, they don't have either the budget or the time, or their audience is just too wide, too big, and or maybe maybe they don't have the expertise to create like super actually relevant personalized video content like this one here. But still, they do share they do share videos with their audiences on a one-to-one basis through email. More and more companies do that through WhatsApp and so on. So whenever you have a video and whenever you share, you're planning on sharing that video with an individual on a one-to-one basis, you can still add personalization to that video, even if you're talking about just any video. That could be a webinar, that could be a promo video about, a new e-commerce product like new shoes or a new release of something. It could be even an interview, whatever it is. If you share it on a one-to-one basis with your leads, with your prospects, and with your customers, I apologize. You can still personalize the experience even if you're not personalizing the video content per se. And this can be done with personal player and personal pages. Okay, personal player is basically our, in this case, our video player. The same video player that you have here that add a personalized call to action to the video, and the landing page is personal pages. This landing page, which is automatically created for each contact. So in this case, for example, I apologize, recovering from a flu. So in this case here, I have, let's say, this data here. I could use either Zapier, I could use other tools like Integrally, I could use our API, or I could use our campaign tool here to create personalized calls to action for existing videos I already have. Okay, and this is what I'm going to do here. In this case, I'm going to create a new personal player project. Personal player is again our video player. So it's part of the platform, half of the platform, let's say, or about 30% of our platform. Most of our clients use our video player. You don't have to if you don't want to, but obviously, if you are mainly using our video player, you have to. Make sense? So I'm going to name this live test, um, live demo. Apologize again. Our platform supports things like webhooks. You can do a lot of webhooks to create automations from our platform to other systems, like to update Salesforce or update Marketo, HubSpot, Twitter, any application you have out there that supports webhooks. You can make it work with our platform. And we have thousands of integrations through integrations platforms. And in this case, I am going to choose an existing video and I want to add personalized calls to action to that video, okay, to an existing video. And then I'm going to share that with maybe 1,000 contacts, in this case, 200 of them, okay? I'm going to choose a video that is already hosted in the platform. This video could be, the source of the video could be dynamic or it could be static. Every piece of content that you create with our platform, regardless of the type of content it is, can be dynamic or static, all right? So in this case, I'm going to use a static background video, but I'm going to add a personalized call to action to that video. So this is the video I uploaded just prior to our call fashion test. I'm going to save this template. Okay, it's called, or project, it's called live demo. And now the personal platform. The personal platform can be either self-service, or we also offer professional service to do all these things on your behalf. And we also have certified agencies that are pretty much experts in our platform. Okay, so it is basically up to you. We have half more or less. Half clients managed, and have clients that are self-service. So this is the project I just created, live demo, and it already has a video that you're going to see in a moment. And what I'm going to do here is that I have this file. Now, usually what I would do, just to save time, I wouldn't do it now. I would download this file here. This file is automatically created by our platform if you're using the campaign tool, which is a simple tool, straightforward tool to create videos or links based on a CSV. Okay, so I already have the file ready here just to save time. The first time you download it, it has sample data to make your life easier. And here, as you can see, we have some fields that are every column would be a field for the video and or for the landing page and or for the player and the metadata. So in this case, we have fields for the landing page. So landing page title, which is like what you have here, landing page title, then description. Okay, description. We have here landing page description, logo URL, banner URL. So every single aspect there can be personalized. So just think about it, like whenever you guys launch maybe email marketing campaigns or maybe even create dynamic ads in Facebook, something similar, it is pretty much the same. And there are just many, many, many ways to connect our platform with third-party content, with any content, like with Salesforce, HubSpot, Marketo, any tool that you guys use. They're just on countless quote unquote ways. I'm using the simplest one, which is a CSV through our platform. Okay. I usually use tools like Zapier or custom integrations with our platform, and it really depends on the size of the project or how the recurrency. Let's say, how much, how many pieces of content you're going to be creating on a recurring basis. Let's say. And then we have the content here for the call to action. The personal platform has different types of call to action. You can also add in video forms to the videos, HTML to the videos. It really depends. And then when you want the call to action to be displayed, this can be either behavior user behavior based, or it can also be based on specific like things that you set up. So, for example, at the beginning of the video, display the call to action at the end of the video, or when the user pauses the video, or from second 5 to second 10, and so on. And then we have just, you could protect the video with a password as well. And then we have some metadata. In this case, I'm just adding the first name. Okay. All this is fake data. I got the names from a website with random names. So there is nothing personal here. I'm going to download this document. I'm going to try to go fast because I know um, time is limited right now, but we have loads of tutorials about this, and I'll quite open to have any conversation with you guys. I'm gonna download it as a CSV, and now I'm going to upload it here to the campaign tool. And this is actually happening live. So if maybe I made a mistake, I did this just a few minutes before our call, before this conference, let's say. I'm gonna upload the document to the platform. Okay, so it creates a sample based on the data for the second row with content. So basically, the first row after the title row, or the header, let's say. So this one here for James. And right now it's in the link. So if I haven't made a mistake with the content, it should be just fine. Here we have the video. So I just used the the generic logo we have there, Sempre. So this is actually supposed to be for a branding, fashion brand. That doesn't really matter for this example. We have the video, and then we have the personalized call to action, which should be displayed potentially at the end of the video or when the video is paused. Like, James, get 1% off now. Made a mistake here, not a problem. So basically, it is grabbing the data from this column here for the call to action. And then we have the buy now here, right? Buy now here. And then you could embed third-party content here from a URL. In the links I share to our leads, for example, I use my Calendly or my Appointlet link, so that the way they can book calls. This could be a chat application on your side. It could be a web form. It could be another video. It could be a banner. It is basically a content from a third-party URL. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with this, and now I want to publish this campaign. I will just click publish now. And this would start the processing of the links. In this case, I'm generating just the video player personalization and the landing page personalization. So it would be close to in real time. If this was, for example, a real personalized video, processing for personalized videos in our platform at least goes quite fast. So if it is like a 30-second video, it would take on average maybe about 5 seconds or 10 seconds per video, something around that. Um, just to give you a reference, Zumba, the sport brand, they've generated maybe about 800,000 minutes of videos with our platform, like real videos with our platform. And in their case, maybe more than half of those were created in about a week. So the platform in general, it's quite fast. But one of the advantages when you only use our video player with personalization, the interactive video player, personal player, is that you can add superpowers to any existing video, and there is no rendering there because the video is already an existing video, which is different to when you use the whole platform. With this, you save time, you save money, you save resources. There is no need to create a template or anything like that. You just add the calls to action to the video, to the existing video, and you can do that pretty much, basically at a glance, like super fast. Okay, so uh, um, at least in a nutshell, this is how the platform works. It is a lot more complex than that, but simplified here. The key thing for you guys is to understand that personalization works really well, but nowadays you can not only, in my opinion, do a simple "Hello, John." That works. So if you do that, that would work better than if you don't do it. But if you have the chance to be creative with the data you have access to and translate that information into, or bring it down to the context of your lead, customer contact, and so on, that's when you're playing with individualization. And when you do that, the conversions are usually a lot better because you're then being actually relevant to that person. Okay, that person already knows his or her name. But when you translate, okay, Josias, you have a little boy, his name is Aidan, as you can see there, and you're traveling to Zanzibar. You're traveling with your wife and your boy. Okay, so based on this buyer persona and X or Y, etc., we're going to share this type of content with you, and that will help you understand, how to upgrade, how to upsell, what to buy, if you should rent a car, if you should extend or get a better room in the hotel, and so on. That's the context of that person. That's individualization, and it works usually a lot better. You can do this with your platform depending on how you connect it with your different data sources, but in the end, it's more like a mental game, how you can translate the data you have access to into something that is relevant to the end individual. um, this is like super fast, the summary, let's say, in terms of platform demo. And I don't know if we should jump into questions. Venkatesh, you let me know. If not, I could keep showing more things about the platform. Just want to be useful.
I know how passionate you are about the product, and I've personally seen a lot more demos directly from you. I'm so happy to have seen that. And I'm sorry. I think I've been I mean, I've troubled you by bringing you on this live. I know that your entire family was down with flu, and you're just recovering, and I could visibly see that. And in fact, I asked you to go light, but the
That's fine.
moment you the moment you saw your product, your passion has come out. I mean, I mean, I really felt sorry when you were coughing couple of times.
That's fine. That's fine. I apologize for that. I know that it could be noisy.
No, you don't really have to. And in fact, people have been sharing some good questions. So let's start with the first one from Mausam Chaudhary. He's asking, who is your major target audience, for your product?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. So it depends on the product. So when we're talking about personalized videos, like real personalized videos, we are usually talking about organizations that already have some kind of automation in place. These are usually clients that use tools like HubSpot or tools like Salesforce, or that are constantly creating marketing automation workflows, or even through spreadsheets like Google Sheets and so on. They have if this then that type of scenarios. Those are like the usual one during the year. Then when you reach out to the Christmas season, let's say, you would find companies, regardless of the size, that would be creating one-off campaigns for Christmas and so on. So yeah, so usually these are companies that understand that personalization plays really well, from maybe a dental practice that is like a chain to a food chain or to maybe a hotel and so on. So people that usually have leads coming on a constant basis, and they usually keep track on them on some kind of CRM or different similar tool. We're talking about only our video player. To be honest, that's a new product on our side. We launched it a few months ago. I mean, the player has been there for years now, but as a standalone product, let's say a few months ago. And then the main target audience are usually like e-commerce companies, even organizations that have wide audiences, like too large to use personalized videos as other companies would do. These are not banks or things like that. And then any company that already use video for one-to-one communications as part of their automation workflows, like email campaigns and so on. Um, and we have other products, but I'm going to focus on those right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
you have integrators, for example, that use our API to create products like ours, or agencies, advertising agencies that use our API to create other applications similar to ours or campaigns. Right now, there is an agency, for example, I know about creating a really cool campaign for a really known brand in here in Europe, and these are people that want to save time, money, resources. They want to go fast to the market, and they don't want to develop everything from scratch. They just plug into the technology and they use it.
Got you. Got you. So there are, I'm going to club three questions and ask them ask them as one. This is
Mhm.
from Pravash, Mithul, and Sajwal. Okay. Pravash, they all want to know who is your direct competitor, and how is your product different from promo.com, and how is it different from nextweave.com?
Yeah, good
So
questions.
these
Mhm.
are three different questions, and I'm clubbing all the three together because everything kind of is the same. So one, who is your direct competitor, and how is it different from promo.com and nextweave.com? Because Nextweave is fairly popular,
Mhm.
in the community, and almost all of us, including me, we do love Nextweave, and I have personally seen the difference between the two, as I've been working. But from your side, what would be your answer for this?
Yeah, yeah. So we have we don't have a lot of competitors, but we have a few of them in the market. And depending on the product and the use case, uh, X or Y company would be a competitor or not. So, for example, when we were talking about real personalized videos, our common competitors when it comes down to deals, companies requesting for quotes and so on, projects and so on, are usually companies like VDR or Sunday Sky, Hippo Video, even and so on. Depends on the use case of the end client and depends on the size of the project. Then, when it comes to uh, slower budgets, let's say, or sales, or using personal as part of a sales automation or a sales what's the word, a sales process just in general. Our usual competitors are companies again like, for example, Hippo Video or Nextweave, and similar. When it comes to advertising campaigns, or even to integration, like integration products that like integrators that use our API, our most usual competitors are usually would be, sorry, companies like Impossible Software and so on. So it depends on what the use case is and what you need, like from a practical perspective, that one or the other company would be a competitor. Most of our clients choose our platform in general, okay, and then I'll bring it down to specific products, because it is really flexible. It's probably one of the most, I don't know if it is the most flexible platform out there, because there are, you cannot know everything that is out there. But from an objective perspective, based on my experience with many years in this industry, it's one of the most flexible platforms that you'll find out there. If you are a developer, you love our platform because we expose pretty much everything, or 90% of it. You have the API. We have a personal script, which is a scripting language based on JSON to create your own templates, to combine it with your own application. That, I mean, you can do really crazy stuff, and we've seen really good stuff from brands we cannot mention out there, and so on. If you are a normal user, we have that want to create personalized videos, we have personal editor to help you create your template, which is still in beta, to be honest, but it will be out of beta soon. We have a platform that is quite fast, that is quite scalable. You don't have a limit in terms of the number of dynamic fields that you can use on a video. You can personalize images, videos, text, audios, etc. You can also use our video player with or without videos generated by our platform. You can also personalize and update the landing pages using our API, using integrations and so on. So the platform is it's quite flexible. Now, from a vision perspective, so where we add value, basically our main goal is to help any organization out there to be able to how do you explain that? How do you say that in English? Um, to be able to evoke to get a reaction from specific individuals, but you need to be able with our platform to do that at scale. You need to be able to do that on a one-to-one basis, even if it is at scale, and you need to be able to do that automatically. And this goes from personalized ads through platforms like YouTube or any other platform to one-to-one communications through a CRM, etc., etc. So whatever the use case you have in mind from a user perspective is related to doing things at scale. Maybe at scale for a company is 50 people. Maybe at scale it is 5 million people. It doesn't matter. Whenever it is at scale and not on a sending one by one, you need to be able to do send one by one but automatically, etc. That's where we
Yeah,
add value.
fantastic.
And then last comment about this is that, and this is not something I say because this is my company, but also we interview clients, we interview partners, we interview even leads we didn't convert. So the reason why our clients work with us and our partners work with us is because we are flexible, because we offer professional services, because we have access to our. Some of my competitors, for example, use other of my competitors' API. And some of my competitors use our own API in the market. So not that many companies can say that in the market actually.
Absolutely.
So again, flexibility, professional services, and a platform that is actually cost effective and meant for scalability. And I talk a lot, so I'm going to leave it there.
No, 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 no. That's a love for your product. So, we will take it. I believe that has also been appreciated by the community. Okay. Before I move on to the next question, Josias, I really wanted to bring this to the attention of everybody. Initially, see, I personally believe that personal is a gem, in terms of how well it can be used for your business. But for some reason, people kind of misunderstood. Whether it is due to the misinterpretation of the plan or whatsoever it could be, but it was. I mean, we were. There are many comments that were coming saying it was buggy and all those things. Initially, I also came into the platform thinking that okay, it is not fully developed, etc. But then the moment I understood the plan, and then I realized that certain things are not buggy, but it is not meant to be part of the plan. But that has already created some amount of and I wouldn't say negative, but then some amount of impression about personal. Would you want to briefly touch on the plan so that we could understand it clearly, or has anything been changed between then and now?
Yeah, yeah. So first of all, sorry for all the confusion. I know that there was a lot of confusion with some of the
Yes.
campaigns we launched about 2 months ago or so. Um, uh, Basically, we about 7 months ago or something like that, we divided our offering in by three, like in three different pieces. I'm not sure how to say that in English. First one, the overall platform, the full personalized video suite, which in general includes generating rendering real personalized videos and everything that involves doing that, landing pages and on our video player, personal player. Okay, that's the full personalized video suite. Then the second part of the offering, let's say, it's only for personal player and personal pages. Okay, to target a new audience that, based on our experience, want to save time, want to save money. They have usually a big audience, and personalized videos based on our experience, are not a good fit for them, even if they think that it is. And this comes after talking and dealing with a lot of companies. Um,
That's right.
so it is a conscious decision, let's say. So even if we make less money there, let's say on a per sale basis, it helps more by doing it like that, let's say. And then the third one is only for those that only consume our API for personalized videos. Okay, so what we did there was quite risky, and maybe we did a mistake, maybe we didn't, not sure yet, we'll know in about 3 months or so. Basically is to adapt our offering to different audience types or types of audiences with different needs based on our experience after doing this with many companies out there. Okay,
Got it.
so that obviously we can increase our sales, we can increase our market reach, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, so um, I believe you are referring to one of the campaigns we launched, which
Yes,
was exclusively targeting people that are a good fit for personal player and
that's right.
personal pages. That's our interactive video player and our dynamic landing pages. In our
That's right.
pricing page, when you get, and we changed the design of that pricing, well, kind of thing, kind of about 1 or 2 weeks ago. In our pricing page, it was a bit confusing because if you were coming thinking that you were going to buy that product, only our video player on landing pages, you would find the whole offering there. And
Yeah.
it was hard to see that there was another tab only for that
Yes.
offering.
Yes.
Now we changed the design. Hopefully, it works a bit better. That
Okay.
actually visually divides the offering like this, and this, so that customers choose one option or the other option based on their needs and requirements.
That's
And it is the first time we do this. So about we did that about 7 months ago, but we launched the campaign about 2 months ago or so.
yeah.
So yeah, I would say that we made a few mistakes that make some people
Absolutely.
angry, and yeah, but
Thank you. Thank you
that's it.
so much,
Yeah.
Josias. In fact, I mean, that is very helpful because, people, including me, we actually wrote off the platform once we got into the platform, clicking on certain links which were actually disabled uh, because it was not part of the plan. And uh, but then, once I saw the product demo and all those, I realized that it cannot be buggy because there is some lot of work that has gone into. And that's when I started reaching out to you, and then I realized that there is a whole miscommunication or probably misinterpretation which is causing all this. So I really want to bring that to the notice of the people because personally, uh, personal is a good product. It's just not because I'm talking with Hosias, because I know I've been using it. I even did a video review sometime back. And at any point of time, as much I may not be as passionate as Hosias, but you ask me for a demo, I'll be very happy to give. And that's how I've been using personal. That's why I wanted to clear that air, and I made Hosias mention that to all of you. Okay, going
And we
on
do
to the
have
next.
bugs, so yeah. I
Sorry.
mean, I said we do have bugs. So just like
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
technology happens, headaches
Yeah.
happen.
If it is
But
not there, then it is
yeah,
not software, Hosea. So we all know that, most of us
yeah,
are developing software. So this is
yeah,
another question that has come from Mausam Chaudhary, what says, what is people analytics in your professional plan?
yeah. People analytics is basically this section that you have here.
Well, 1 minute,
And
1 minute. Hold
I'm
on, your
sorry.
screen is not
Yeah,
shared. Just a minute.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
loading on my side
it's
anyway.
it's
So
shared. It's shared now.
okay, so people analytics helps it's targeted to organizations or people that have audiences anything between maybe up to 3,000 people is more accurate. Apologize. That want to see at a glance if a specific contact has seen a video or not, if that contact
Okay.
has seen a call to action or not, and so on. So through people analytics, you basically uh, through action, you either find a contact through the search option there, or you see, have this has this contact seen the video, yes or not? Has this contact seen the call to action, yes or not? Has this contact clicked any call to action, yes or no, etc. So that's what people analytics is. So it is more related to account based marketing, which is not something that lots of our clients do, Most of them have use, for example, intelligence here, or even Google Analytics, which is more like aggregated analytics, but it's quite useful for when you have marketing or sales automation workflows, and you want to know if a specific contact has seen something or not. And it is also related to some of the things we have in mind for next year, which are related to automations based on the things that have happened or not with a video, related to a video slash a contact. And that's usually release things soon, and test them like in real life soon with people. And also because we have things in mind that are going to be connected with that in the future, but we release them little by little to see how people react, and then based on that add more, and based on that add more, and so on. So people analytics is one of those things that we have in mind for the near
Okay.
future.
Jose, while you are on the people analytics, would you also want to talk about basic video analytics? Are they different or is it the same?
Yeah, yeah. The main difference between the basic analytics, sorry, is that here in the video section, you basically see not on a contact basis, but just on a video title, let's say basis, if or video ID basis, if the video has been seen or not, and that's it. So this is the basic analytics. So this is basic analytics are good for those that have just to wide audiences, or that do not need to go to the detail in terms of, okay, I want to know if John at gmail.com has seen the video or not, etc. So people analytics, sorry, video analytics are a better fit for those. And then all accounts offer Google Analytics. That's something that used to be like this, but we extended to all accounts. So if you are a Google Analytics a user, chances are that you want also to combine or to track what's happening with our video player, with each contact, and you can also have that information in your Google Analytics account by simply adding your Universal Analytics ID, and that's it. So there are always ways to play around with the data you have access to in our platform, and all the information is always available through our API, regardless of the type of account.
Fantastic. I think you answered this question already, but then can we connect the tool with other marketing tools? What are the integrations supported? Is it out of
Yeah,
box integration?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So you can. There are different ways to do that. You can either use webhooks.
webhooks.
Right now, we offer outgoing webhooks. We are about to add incoming webhooks. Working on that right now. You can use tools like Zapier. You can use tools like Integromat. You can use tools like Integrately, ConnectIT. You can use our API. It really depends on the how much content you need to create. It depends obviously on your budget. It depends on how soon you need to launch a campaign and so on. But there are many ways to integrate our platform with third-party platforms. Our API can be used by anyone. If you want to create your custom integration, even with third-party systems, go ahead. It's totally open. That's fine. For example, the Zapier application is ours. It's been there for years now, but the Integrally application is developed by their team. Connects IT, pretty much the same, and so on. And I believe that Integromat is working on an application for our platform as well. So again, the API is there for anyone. Most of our clients, even up to today, well, most of them, about 50-60% of them, something around that, use tools like Zapier to connect it with any system out there. And then the rest use either CSV, like the campaign tool, or things like Google Sheets, or even our API. But again, it comes down to the type of workflow you have. If you have like a one-time campaign, just use the campaign tool. If you have like an automation in place, tools like Zapier, similar tools work really well. Depending on your budget, it would be a good fit or not.
Fantastic. So, okay, this is again, I mean, 1,000 videos per month or 12,000 videos per year. So, in a month, I can have more than 1,000 videos, as long as in a year it's less than 12,000. So, is that though it is 12,000 videos per year, can I use only 1,000 videos per month, or is it cumulative 12,000 videos per year?
Yeah. Um, Depending on the plan you choose on our side, and the campaign you get into, let's say, it would be one thing or the other. So if you choose, for example, for the full personalized video suite, If you choose the basic plan, which is I believe the one you're referring to, maybe I'm not sure, the
Yeah.
1,000 videos per month. If you go monthly, you have a monthly cap up to 1,000 minutes, okay, of rendered videos. In the
Got it.
marketing page, we say video because most videos are around 1 minute, and it confuses less from a sales perspective. Okay, but
Got
it's 1,000 minutes. Um, if if you go yearly, then there is no monthly cap, and you can generate 10,000 this week, or 10,000 or 12,000 during the year. That's up to you. That's the one of the main difference, which is a big difference. More than half of our clients go yearly, actually. And
Yeah.
then if you are referring to the personal player and personal pages plan, the ones in the middle, so interactive video player, dynamic landing pages, there is, we don't count the minute, we just count the IDs, so the URLs that our system create. So there you would have, let's say, 1,000 IDs or 1,000 URLs per month, or 1,000 URLs. Yeah, in those case, either 1,000 URLs per month, or again 1,000, 12,000, sorry, per year. Or if there is any type of campaign you have gotten in, maybe it is 1,000, and there is no yearly. It depends. It depends on what you're buying and where you come from. But
Got it.
that
Got it.
would be it. Either monthly cap or yearly cap in general.
Okay. So this is one of my favorite question. In fact, I was waiting for somebody to ask this question because I believe that this is one of your USP. Any duration or size limits on the personalized video in Personal? Do you have
If you're
any?
talking about, yeah, no, not really. If you're talking about the full personalization platform, so the personalized video suite, where we rendered real videos in our cloud with our software and so on, there is no limitation. We have clients that create videos that are maybe 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, 1 minute long, 30 seconds long. There is no limitation, or limitation in the number of dynamic media. So you can have 10 dynamic content in the video or objects, or one. That's up to you, or 20 or 100. That's up to you.
Got it.
And then in terms of size, um, there is, I mean, in life everything is limited, even if we don't know it. From a marketing perspective, there is no size limit. All accounts are well calculated so that it is really, 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 really hard to reach that, to reach a, a size limit or something. If that happens, just write me an email, Josias at personal.com. I will fix it for you. But there is no size. Again, flexibility it's quite important on our side. Now, this taken into consideration, think about your audience. If you're consuming videos in a mobile phone, don't send them super long videos. Shorter videos work better. And if you're using personalization in the videos, use the personalization to grab their attention at certain specific points so that they keep watching the video and they get to the call to action part of the video and so on. So that's more important than thinking about what are the limits. And first, a strategy, then how you can play with whatever the platform that you're using offers.
Okay. I think we did touch upon this before, but then there is this Google Analytics view. So, what is the difference between level of analytics provided, as in personal analytics versus Google Analytics?
Yeah, so personal analytics, through our dashboard here are quite limited, to be honest. In my opinion, they are limited to most of the things our clients or average client asks for. Okay, there is a lot more information that is available to any user through our developer platform, through our API, on a video or on a template basis. Okay, so personal analytics through the dashboard is quite limited. Through the API, it is actually quite good. And you have information about location on a video basis. Even, the same video could have been seen by the same person several times. You have that information there and so on. Time, device, all that information is available through our API. At some point, we might include it in personal analytics here in the dashboard if we see that there is actually, if more people are asking for it. So far, that's not the um,
Got it.
what's happening. Then Google Analytics offers the same information about location and duration and all that information. It is based on events. Google Analytics is based on events, and all the information that just a normal universal tracking ID from Google Analytics offers. All that information is available in Google Analytics. So if you ask me, if you are into things like e-commerce, if you are into performance like analytics for real, etc., chances are that Google Analytics is a better fit. If you are, if you just want to have a final number, to know at a glance, how many people, how many videos we have created. We created 2,000 videos, 20,000 videos, and how many videos were seen or viewed. Okay, from those 20,000 videos, 15,000 got views, and how many of those goes, what's the percentage of call to action engagement? 30%, 60%, 80%, etc. That information is better to just go to your intelligence dashboard and get it there. But if you need to know, where the content is coming from, where, no, where was the lead coming from, or what are, if the contact paused the video, if he full screen the video, and so on, that information is better usually through Google Analytics. Um,
Got it.
so it depends on the user of the platform on the other side.
Okay. So just a, suggestion here. I believe in your YouTube, the videos are 2 to 3 years old. So it looks like there are no fresh content available. So just a suggestion saying that let there be fresh content, or if you're moved on to a new YouTube channel, probably you could share the YouTube channel as well. Okay.
Appreciate it. Makes lots of sense. Yeah.
Okay. Jose, you should see this comment. This is blowing my own trumpet here. Aditya likes your product and he loved it after seeing the video created by me.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Really
So,
appreciate it. Thank you.
okay, Mithul has appreciated the demo so much. Again, Mosam has appreciated. Pravash loves your dedication and passion. Okay, going back to another question. Um, how many personalized landing pages do we get? Can you please tell in short? I do not know why he's saying, can you please tell in short? Maybe you had descriptive
Because I speak
answers.
too much. Yeah, yeah, I do.
I want to trouble
I get
you.
all excited. Yeah.
Exactly, maybe. So,
um, so basically, a landing page per video. That's it. So if you create 1,000 videos or 1,000 links, you would usually create 1,000 landing pages. If you do 2 million, 2 million. If you do one, that's usually the way it goes.
fantastic.
You don't have to
So,
use our landing pages. You can also embed our video player, whatever you want as well.
okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. Anyway, for the benefit of people who may not be uh, so aware of personalized pages, personalized videos, are we using stock videos from your platform, or are you are generating them for us based on input? So,
Yeah, we do not offer any type of content. Uh, Maybe at some point that's actually in our to-do list. Um, so basically, you would need to use your own content. Usually, when we're talking about real personalized videos, our clients would use softwares like After Effects or even Canvas. Uh, they would edit the video, whatever, and they would then bring the video to. I think I have it here. Do I? Maybe I don't. They would usually either bring it to Personal Editor to create a template here for the real personalized videos, or they would use Personal, which is our JSON-based scripting language, documented in a website. The documentation is quite good in general, to create templates. So basically, you would use the content, your own content, images, videos, audios, whatever. And then the inputs, if you're talking about dynamic inputs, again, you would use your own content. We don't provide any type of content, at least
got
not
it.
so far, not yet.
Okay, he's given a clarification. I said short because I'm asking too many questions. Love the way he's speaking. There is spark in his eyes when he talks. So that's for you, Jose. Yes. But I'm also on the stage, so I'll take a little spark as well, saying that it is for me as well. We've
Thank you.
answered this question before, but then anyway, I think Gene has just joined. I have Nextweave. Any idea how this compares to it? Gene, this has already been answered, but briefly, can we just answer this, Hosias, if you want to?
Yeah, sure. So uh, personal is meant for automation at scale, so that you can target your audience on a one-to-one basis at scale using multimedia content. That multimedia content can be either real personalized videos, We provide our own platform. We have our own platform. We don't use third-party platforms. Uh, our platform is used by other platforms, actually. That can also be done with our video player, where you can add superpowers to any video player so that each viewer reacts, regardless of the video you're showing to them. Could be personalized, or maybe not at all. And our dynamic landing pages. So we are focused on mass communications at scale, and in an automated way. Mass could be 50 people for you, it could be 2 million of them. It doesn't really matter.
Got it.
And we provide different tools that adapt to different users, technical users, designers, or just management users, etc., to accomplish that specific vision. Um, and in general terms, that would be it.
Fantastic. So I think we've answered almost all the question, but I want to close it with one last question. When did you start this? I think you briefly answered this, but when did you start this project? Any initial challenge?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so many challenges. That's a good question. So, yeah, so officially, Personal as a company was launched in 2017. um, and Yeah, on my side, Personal with an E, I have a deeper background, let's say, that comes a bit way back than that. And then challenges, I mean, many challenges from a technical perspective. Our software, the main software, the one that renders videos at scale, it is a nightmare. It is a headache. It requires a lot of really smart people, a lot of thinking, scalability, servers, stuff, and all that. It is a challenge. Then from an entrepreneurial perspective, I don't know who's asking this, but money is always a challenge. This is a bootstrapped company, and so this means that we rely on sales, rely on our efforts. That's one of the reasons why I talk to a lot of people, getting
Yeah,
feedback, understanding what's in their mind and how can we do X or Y better, or okay, where we want to be in 10 years from now or 5 years from now, etc. um, and that's because there is no, there are not lots of dollars in the bank account of the company. We rely on ourselves, so that's a challenge.
fantastic.
And that makes us to pay more attention to certain things. And then from a marketing perspective, to be honest, we've been preaching in the desert for many years. And This means that even if our technology, it's, wow, it's could blow your mind. Technology is one thing, but then you need to find the right use case in the market to help people do X or Y better, earn more money, save time, etc., etc., etc. And that's challenging. So we've done many tests, tried many products, many, approaches in the market in order to find what's the right fit. So
Got
there are many challenges. It depends on the perspective you're asking from.
got it. Okay, that's it, Josias. I think we've answered all the question, and I mean we gave a very detailed demo. As always, I really enjoyed the demo one more time, listening to you as to how I can use Personal to the best. And thank you so much for being here. But let's go to the most exciting part of this event. And generally, I love this part. It is the giveaway time. So I have made a note of all those people who have contributed or engaged with this in the various channels. I made a note of their name. I will show the wheel now. Just I'll share the screen. Okay, one question I forgot to ask. Do you have a public roadmap that people can see, Josias, in terms of what are all the features that are going to come uh,
Yeah, yeah.
in
So you can go to personal.com/personal.com. So PIRSONAL.com, personal.com/roadmap. And there you'll find
okay.
our public roadmap.
So I will type
Yeah.
it in the comment slash roadmap.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not everything is there, but most of, well, not
correct.
most.
So
Yeah.
so
There are many
personal dot
things there.
yeah,
Yeah.
slash roadmap. That is the roadmap link. Uh, what is the probably next exciting feature that is going to come on personal, from your roadmap?
Yeah, I think it's not in the roadmap.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is one that I believe is in the roadmap that we want. We want, so whenever you share a video with a contact on a one-to-one basis, we want that video to help you get conversions. Okay.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that we are solving, let's say, in the market with personal player and even with personal pages. Right now we want those videos to be more interactive and to have more personalization, not only in the call to action, and to make that in a cost effective way so that we can help any organization, any budget, any audience size out there use our platform. um, and so one of the that's related to mixing two products we have already in the market. And that's more or less what I can tell about it. And hopefully we're going to see that in a few months from now. It's a longer shot than what I expected. And that's quite exciting. And there is another one that we would announce at some point, maybe in about a month or so from now, which is a new product related to yeah, to advertising. So
I'm
I'll talk about
I'm
that. Yeah.
excited. I'm waiting to see what's going to come. And let's go to the giveaway time. 1 minute. So these are the people who have been engaging on our streams.
This is quite
If you
cool.
don't, yeah, if you don't find your name on the wheel, please comment your name, because some of your names are not visible in Restream. So kindly comment your name if you don't find your name in the wheel. So I'll shuffle it once or twice or thrice. So we'll take 30 seconds. Okay, Gokul. Gokul, your name is not there. Yes, you are not there. Let me add it. Okay, anyone else? If your name is not there, do comment. Okay, I just got Gokul. Okay, Aditya, it's already there. Aditya. I wish I can add my name as well because I would be happy to get one more code of personal. You know. Anyway. Okay. So can I spin the wheel, Josias?
Sure.
Okay. So there you go. Joe, the 80s music is going to play now. Ah.
That would be like
Okay,
Larry Tan.
Larry Tan wins the giveaway, and his was the first comment on the stream, and he said, "Personal is a hidden gem." That was his comment. I remember that comment very well. Larry, please claim your code in the next 30 seconds by commenting on whichever stream that you are in. And if you don't comment, then you are not. So this is the comment that he made. Personal is a hidden gem. This was the first comment. Larry, don't hear it. Okay, didn't hear the music, Joe. Okay, Larry, you are online, but please you need to comment on the stream, otherwise you lose the code. Larry Tan, I don't see the comment yet. I may have to spin this again. Yes, he's there. He's active, but uh, sorry, I can't prompt him as well. Okay, Larry Tan is there. He's commented for the new winner. Okay, so Can I enjoy? Okay, what is he saying? Can I enjoy? Can I contribute? Can I contribute by allowing more people to enjoy this? Respin for a new winner. So Larry, okay, Larry wants us to spin. Maybe he feels that new winner. Is that right, Larry? Did I understand you right? You want me to spin it again so that you want to give the giveaway that you win to someone else. Is that right? Okay, I think I understand it that way. Let me respin. But yeah, another one. Woohoo. Okay, I already have full stack and paying annually. Fantastic. Thank you, Larry. That's so kind of you. Okay, before we go to the next pin, I need to thank somebody here because I've been using some new video toys today on the live stream. I've got a new Blue Yeti mic. I've got a Blue Yeti boom for my mic and a sit and standy for my laptop. So many toys that has come from my sister, appreciating me going live. Thank you, Rajesh Raji, for all the wonderful gifts. So let me spin again. Larry is also a gem, definitely. So I have removed Larry. That's the second spin. No, no, no. Okay. Oh my God, I missed this name. Gokul, you are watching us from Alston's stream. Please comment and claim your code. Gokul Raja. Gokul Raja, I missed your name and you commented your name as well. So, okay, who's this hi from? Is this from Gokul?
Yeah, I think he's him
Yes,
because he said, yeah.
yes. So Gokul has commented. Gokul, you win a code of um, personal. You can reach out to me or Hosias directly and claim your code. And or probably if you reach out to me, I'll help you reach Hosias and get. I would like to claim the code. Fine, Gokul, the code is yours. You won the giveaway for personal, very generously given by Hosias. Hosias, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic,
Thank
live
you.
session.
It was fun.
Yeah, because I told you I like personal so much, so it was very close to my heart, and I've been waiting for this session for I think close to a month or maybe a little more than that. In fact, I at least wanted to do it during the Thanksgiving week. That's why I was troubling you more. And I know you are not in a shape to come for this demo, but thank you so much for accepting my invitation and being here. Thank you from Bring Again, Alston's group, and the other and Sumo deals as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It was quite fun. And thank you for having me as well. And thank you for all your questions. Really appreciate them. And feedback
Bye
as
bye,
well.
people. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful audience. Thanks for all the cooperation that you've been giving us in all our talks. We'll see you tomorrow morning with a live session with Jonathan from On Live. Thank you so much. Bye bye.